Hello, you beautiful people. I have another little different video today, and I keep saying this every time I make hair videos, as we go on, I keep making more of them. So soon it will not be a surprise anymore. But as most of you know by now, I do have very thin and very fine hair. I do think I'm experiencing a bit of hair loss at this point. It's really frustrating, but as my journey continues and I'm figuring things out, I love to make these videos because I know that it can be extremely difficult to deal with, and I think that if you have luscious, thick, nice hair, it just makes such a difference. But anyways, I think with if you do have thin and fine hair, then you've probably seen so many products on the market, just so many things that promise you thicker, more voluminous, nice, amazing hair. And you have to kind of just find what works for you and what works for your hair. Always keep in mind that just because something works for someone else doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to work for you, okay? So in today's video, I'm just gonna share 4 things that actually have helped improve my hair and that have helped make my hair at least appear thicker. Something to also take into consideration, which I feel like a lot of people don't talk about, is that you have to know if you have scarring or non-scarring hair loss. Because if you have non-scarring hair loss, you can definitely regrow your hair. But if you have scarring hair loss, that is a different story. So that's definitely something to keep in mind and to look into. Anyways, I hope you guys like this video. If you do, as always, please leave me a comment down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you clicked on this video. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, but Italo Jewelry. I have to mention them. I have to talk about them because they sent me some rings. They were kind enough to send them to me, and these are it, and they are so freaking gorgeous. It would be a disservice to you guys if I wouldn't talk about this brand. Every once in a while, I get stuff sent to me, and if I really love it, I will talk about it. So these are absolutely phenomenal. They're so gorgeous. I love them. I actually had somebody recently ask me if they were real, and I'm like, girl, if these were real, I would not be living in Columbus, Ohio. But they're absolutely gorgeous. Very nice quality. They feel really like nice and heavy, super sturdy. I wear them almost every day, and they're so, so gorgeous. So again, huge shout out to them. I don't know if I have a discount code or not, but if I do, it will be in the description box down below. Okay, so obviously, I'm gonna say this again. I'm not like a doctor or some professional in hair science or anything like that. I'm just kind of telling you what kind of sort of is working for me, has worked for me. So obviously we're going to talk about products and like quick fixes and things like that, because that's mainly what this video is about. But for the first point, I want to talk about how important it is to actually get some blood work done, like see your doctor, talk to your doctor, get some blood work done, see if you maybe have like some thyroid issues, hormone issues. That can definitely have something to do with your hair being thinner and finer. And so that's really important. Just kind of see where your vitamin levels are and things like that. So for me personally, I did that. I kind of figured out what was low and what wasn't. I don't know if anybody knows this. I'm sure a lot of people know it, but I don't know if any of you guys know this, but like actually 90% of Americans are deficient in vitamin D. So I've started getting vitamin D injections, and then I've also started getting biotin injections twice a week. So I've been doing that, and I've been getting some B12 injections as well. That kind of stuff is really good for hair health. And then I take 2 supplements. These are not specifically like hair wonder supplements, but these are some supplements that my naturopath put me on. So again, check with your doctor, but these have really helped. So the first one, I'm not pregnant and I'm not trying to get pregnant, but these vitamins right here, they are by Mega Food, and they're called Baby and Me Prenatal Multivitamins. Really strange. My naturopath put me on these for like skin health and stuff like that, and I have really seen an improvement in my hair. I've been taking these for probably a half a year. So here is, I think, the difference that I saw with these. If you have thin and fine hair, chances are you also have very dry and brittle hair. This has really kind of helped my hair to look or feel a little more hydrated, and I don't really know what it is, but I really saw a huge difference after like 2 to 3 months of taking these, and now I can't be without them. Also, they really help my skin. So Besides those injections that I'm taking, I take these every day and they're amazing. But again, check with your doctor. And then these are kind of weird, okay? These are from Lemme, which is Kourtney Kardashian. I am the last person to buy something a celebrity makes or whatever, but I've done a lot of research and these have some trace minerals in them. They have a little bit of biotin in them. Your body can't actually absorb all of the vitamins that we put into it. So it's sometimes better to get injections, which is why I'm getting the biotin injections. But I do like these because they have a really good blend of vitamins that are good for hair and skin. And I do feel like they also really help. I got some new baby hairs and things like that. And I just also like taking them. They're really inexpensive. It doesn't really hurt to try them. Again, check with your doctor. So these are the 2 vitamins that I'm taking at home to make my hair, to just kind of support my hair. You know what I mean? I'm not expecting these to give me a full head of hair, but it's just to support what I already have and to like maybe hopefully prevent to lose less. And so far, I really like both of these a lot. But again, check with your doctor. So moving on to number 2. This is something that I have been using recently, not sponsored or anything like this. This was, I figured this out by spending hours and hours on the internet and doing digging and doing some intensive research. Now, if somebody walks up to me and is like, Angelique, put some rosemary oil on your hair and roll your scalp and your hair will grow, I'll be like, you're full of shit. I'm not gonna freaking do that. Like, I don't have time for this. But all the research that I've done, so many people swear by this that are suffering from hair loss after birth, hair loss due to hormones. Of course, they're also taking supplements and vitamins, which is why in this video, I always want to talk about that stuff because it is important to kind of make sure everything is good from the inside, okay? Because there are so many reasons as to why your hair might be the way that it is. But anyways, so many good reviews about this combination, different oils. Some people just take rosemary, fresh rosemary, and boil it themselves at home and use like coconut oil. You can just do whatever works for you. For me, I'm pretty busy. This was easy to buy and a lot of people recommended it. It smells very strong, but I don't mind the smell. I love like a earthy, healthy smell. And I do it twice a week. And I roll my little head with this roller right in the front and on the corners. And then I put a couple of drops of this oil onto my scalp and I'll leave it on for a couple days. Moving on to, is it called radio frequency? I don't even know what it's called, but it's this device that I'm using. I use it on my face every night. You're not supposed to use it that much. So if you're an esthetician, please don't come for me, but it really helps me with my acne. So I've also started using it on my scalp for hair growth and for blood flow on my scalp. Healthy scalp, like think about watering a plant or like the soil, like the dirt or whatever it's called to make a plant grow. Like you want it to be healthy, right? So I think scalp health is definitely really important. So I use this twice a week for 2 minutes and I just kind of shock my scalp a little bit just to like help with blood flow. And I really love it. I definitely would not go without it. Okay, so now that we talked about all of this, let's talk about products. Products are so important. So for me to get that like instant volume, I definitely only wash my hair once a week. That's it. I don't want to wash it anymore. It's going to dry out. It's not good for it. But products, I have a lot of stuff here to show you guys. So since my hair is thin and fine, I do have very dry hair. So I use this Kerastase oil. I also have a Kerastase oil for split ends. I love both of these. I know it's expensive, but it lasts you a very long time. And it's just really nourishing for your hair. So definitely would recommend that. And it doesn't weigh my hair down, at least. Even though I don't have much of it, it doesn't weigh it down. And then products that I like for volume, okay? So every time after I do wash my hair, I put this R&Co Rodeo Star Thickening Styling Foam into my roots and I really massage it in and then I let it sit for a minute and then I take this little guy, which actually that's a lie. I blow dry it a little bit after I put the foam in, but not to the point where it's completely dry. And then after that, I use this Color Wow Raise the Roots spray. I'm gonna tell you right away, if you have this in your hair and your hair gets wet for any reason, your whole hairdo is screwed, okay? So keep that in mind. Take an umbrella with you, whatever. It just gets like really hard and crusty. But if you spray it in, saturate your hair with it and then style it, you will get a lot of volume and it stays. My hair doesn't hold a curl, so what I also like to do is when I style it, I spray each strand like kind of towards the middle and the ends with this spray and then curl it, and it really helps to hold a curl, okay? Because otherwise my hair just instantly falls flat no matter what tool I use. So these are definitely some products that I like, and then this has got to be the best one of them all, the Orbe Dry Texturizing Spray. It gives you so much volume instantly and it really helps to hold a curl. I've done these curls maybe like, I don't know, 4 hours ago now, and they're still in. And I just sprayed this and used the products that I showed you. But this does dry your hair out a little bit. So that's why I think it's important to like always use an oil. You know, just get one that works for your hair. So these are definitely the products that I like for instant volume. And then last but not least, I've talked about in a video where I kind of said to use like a little powder and like powder your root, and you probably can see it a little bit right now because I used the wrong color. But sometimes when you watch my videos, you might see that I have a very noticeable line here, like a part, and that's because I probably didn't use what I'm about to tell you because I ran out or I didn't have it or whatever. I love to use the L'Oreal Root Touch-Up Spray. So what I do is I get the spray that matches my hair color the most, and then I part my hair before after I styled it, and I spray it. And it just helps to make your hair look so much fuller and so much thicker, and it really blends in nicely. I used hair fiber today, which I don't think I'll use that again. I don't really love hair fiber that much, and it's a little bit too dark for my root. But the spray is phenomenal. So if you want an instant kind of fix, I would definitely say to, use these products to create some volume. Only wash your hair like once a week, and use that spray in between. It really helps to get rid of that intense root that you see when you have really thin hair. So anyways, I hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Mwah.